Today, Saturday the 28th of December, I'm out for a walk, got my coffee, I've got the most amazing blue sky behind me, and I'm here at Bull Island in Clontarf, North County Dublin. I'm going to go for a walk, see what I see. I couldn't have asked for better weather, just so happy to be out. So we're going to start by going out over that little walkway pier. We go out to that sculpture at the end, and then we'll walk around Bull Island. Bull Island is a bird sanctuary, golf course, beach, all sorts of things. It's right here in the centre of Dublin. This is the estuary where the Liffey comes out to the Irish Sea. Ferries leave. You see them over there in the background. And the port of Dublin opens up. And I'm going to take a walk over there on that side of the water next week. There's this old timber bridge that links the island to the mainland. As you can see, you can drive out. At the end of this drive, there seems to be some kind of sculpture or tower at the head, at the entrance to the port. We'll see. We'll head out to there. Have a look. Look at that sky. So blue. So blue. Absolutely stunning. Just come here and sit and look out over the Wicklow Mountains and Dublin Harbour. So, Bull Island Nature Reserve. That's me at the moment, somewhere about here. I'm going to walk down all along that green beach area around Dollymount Strand. See how far we can get out to that Sutton Creek area, and then come back in on the other side, and then come back in on the Causeway Road, and then back to the top left. So try and do a full loop, wrap around Royal Dublin Golf Club and St Anne's Golf Club, and we'll see where we can get to. There's some restrictions, I think, so we'll see. Definitely gonna have to bring the dogs down here for a walk. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. So heading out onto the island, good and proper now. You can see there the links golf courses, the wildlife, the dunes, the beach is just over there, just out of shot. And then in the background, that's Howth Peninsula. With the lighthouse there, we might get a view of that. But generally, just going to be out and about and do a nice little walk. So, Dollymount Beach. Could be a sunny summer's day, but it's not. It's the middle of winter, 28th of December. I'm going to go out over that spit there to the end. And then you've got over on this side, Dublin Bay, the chimneys, the recycling centre, Dublin Ferry Port, and in behind that mess, Dublin City. Probably 3 miles. 3 miles there is the Dublin that everybody knows, the pubs, the clubs, the bars, the crack. But just here, there's this. Nature, countryside, and beauty. Getting out and about and adventures and seeing places, doing things and taking in views like this. So going to be cycling and walking, probably more walking for the first few because it's winter and I want to get out and about, but then as the spring comes, more and more cycles, and hopefully do some long distance cycles. Let's get down to the water's edge. Getting a bit slippy here, but I mean, look at the colours. Look how clean that water is. Stunning. Stunning. Now getting out to the end of the spit here. So that's the first part done. Heading out the spit to the sculpture monument there at the end, and just some amazing views. Now I'm going to head across the island, walk down the beach, different terrain, listen to the waves crashing, and generally move away from that landscape on the left over to that landscape, and that's where we're going to walk down the beach. We have to try and come back here and swim, get down into the water, get changed, go and have a little splash around. Can't do it today, but another time, definitely, for sure. So now, coming back onto the island, I'm going to go down that beach, walk along the beach, just taking those views. I swear, it wouldn't be more beautiful in the middle of summer. Down onto the beach, back up to the spit. Sandy beach, Dublin, famous for driving your cars out onto it. None here today, all using the car park. And the tide's fairly out. Oh my god. How beautiful is this for a Saturday morning? What else would I be doing? Watching telly? Sat on my ass? This is where you got to be. I never knew this place existed until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Well, I kind of did, but I hadn't joined the dots to exactly what it was or where it was. So I'd heard of it, but never seen it. Certainly never been here. And I've been in Dublin 26 years now. And I've never done this before. How much of a fool am I? So dressed for the cold today, but probably a little bit overdressed in reality. I got a vest on, t-shirt long sleeved, and this sort of jacket, and my hat. Got my hiking boots, but generally I'm nice and warm. It's toasty. It's probably about 11 degrees, I think, as I said in the car, but with the sun it feels warmer than that. Just where I was, out there on that spit at the monument. And now making my way back along the beach, a long beach, all the way to the end of the island if I can, and back. I'm not in any rush today, not trying to beat a record, set a time, just walking. So just me, my thoughts, my ramblings as I ramble. Ramblings. There's a title for a YouTube. Ramblings. Yeah, that'll be me. That's what I do. I just love the textures where the water is made in the sand, the ripples, the waves, the little ponds. Look at the colours, the blues from the sky capture. I know the phones exaggerate it these days. It's not quite as fluorescent and luminous as this picture showed, but it is pretty close. And I have to say, when I got up this morning and it was overcast, I wasn't expecting this at all. I was expecting a walk, some fresh air, but in a couple of weeks, Oath Coastal Path, and we'll start building up the complexity, the terrain, as we head down into Wicklow Mountains and go up some of the hills, through the lakes, proper hiking. I need to check my gear. Don't really need much here today. I've just got a waterproof jacket and hats, gloves just in case it gets cold, and a drink to keep me refreshed. But I'm not too far away from a coffee shop. If I need some food, I can get something. So I'm not packed for the wilderness today. But as the weeks go on, I get more confident and more adventurous and go to some more obscure but beautiful and stunning places. Today's souvenir. Making my way along the beach. It's beautiful. I've got to the farther end now, so it's quiet. Not so many people around. Hardly any dogs. You can hear the water lapping up against the beach. Still got the beautiful sky. It's about 12:30, 1:45, lunchtime. So still a good couple of hours left in the sun. And I'm probably about halfway around the walk. About an hour and 20 minutes in. Getting sort of to the end of the island. So when I get a bit further down, turn around and head back the other way. But I'm going to not walk the route I've come. I'll go to the other side of the island. Hopefully there's a path over there. And I can see a bit more of the sand dunes, the bird sanctuary area, and get another angle. I mean, so far there's been two stages to this walk already. There's been the walk along the spit and the bridge, then along the beach. Two completely different experiences, both making the most of the weather. And they can almost be from different places. They're so different, the views. But it's just the one walk. It's free. Didn't even have to pay for parking. Well, hopefully I didn't have to pay. I didn't see any signs. We'll find out when I get back to the car. But for now, I'm going to keep going a little bit further down, and then we'll turn around and head back. Hopefully get some different feel to some of the shots as we head back towards the sun and back towards the car. A little bit of a break. What a beautiful place to just sit. I honestly never thought I'd capture anything as beautiful as this today. Just look at that. Stunning. It's getting quite hard to walk here. Sand's quite soft, and each step's getting to be a bit more of an effort. I'm right at the end of Bull Island, so I've gone as far as I can in one direction towards Howth. There it is, and now it's time to follow around to the left and head back. But I say head back, I'm already halfway round. Now, there we go, the very end of Bull Island. So now I'm going around the other side of the dunes and we'll head back. So crossing over to the other side. Winds are a little bit strong out here, out on the peninsula. We cross over, there you can see the dunes. Suddenly the landscape changes. path changes again. Coming off the beach, off the sand, and about to head onto grass. Hopefully a little firmer underfoot, because it's starting to get quite hard to walk, a bit more of an effort. Heading back towards the sun now. Coming off the beach, it's definitely a bit chillier. I can feel a bit of a wind. I'm not quite so warm as I was earlier, but I am still very, very happy. There you go. Now, the landscape's changed, as you can see behind me. All grass. A little bit chillier. We'll just keep going. Heading back now. I'm really delighted. I kept going right to the end. I was tempted to turn around and just head back, but I'd set my challenge to walk all the way around the outside. And now that I've got there and turned the corner, I have to walk all the way back. So now I know I will do the challenge. There is no other option. I'm as far out as I can get, and now I need to get my way back. So I'd say about another hour back to the car. It's all flat, fairly easy walking, and I can rest when I get home. Just enjoy the day. It's been absolutely beautiful, and the perfect antidote to all the Christmas sitting around and drinking. So, good bit of walk, some fresh air. Beautiful blue skies. Best day of the season. Best day of December so far. And I managed to capture it for a walk. Not paying much money today. Done this walk. Total cost €3.30 for a cup of coffee. And I might have a cake when I get back. Or something nice when I get to the car. Beach. It's just over that dune there. You just about to see it. On the path now, on the hike through dunes, following tracks. I know roughly where I'm going. There's a track. As long as I keep the water there on my right, I'll be in the right direction. But you can't really get lost here. It's a nice easy way to start. But I love that it's been three different walks, all linked together. 3 different atmospheres, 3 different characters, 3 different terrains, and lots of stunning views. Now, this is much more like a track for hiking. Having to watch my step. It's an easy path to follow. I know the beach is there on the left. And just keep going. Just walking all the way back till I get to the next spit and road where I can run across the water again back to the mainland. Couple of golf courses out here on the island. This is the second one furthest out. I guess that's the clubhouse there, looks nice. So starting to get back into the real world from the wilderness of this hike. Not really that far off the track, just messing. So this is the bit of the walk where it starts to hurt, drag, seem endless, but I just need to look around and remind myself what a stunning day it's been. It's coming to an end. Maybe another half an hour till I get back to the car. It's just been amazing. So not much to show you as I walk through the dunes. They're all around me. It's nice. It's scenic. We just keep going. Shortly I'll come to the end of this and I'll turn right and come off my day's adventure on Bull Island and head back to Clontarf and Dublin. Really, we'll just be back home before I know it, and this feeling of happiness and satisfaction of being in the fresh air will be replaced by slightly achy legs, a warm cup of coffee and hot chocolate. Just like that, I'm out of the dunes, back on the path. And now we just follow the road back to the car, and that's it. Head past St Anne's Golf Club, following the road back over to Clontarf, turn left, follow the coastline back down to the car, and my walk is done. I'd say I've still got about 2k left, but wow, that's been amazing. I still can't get over that it's basically in the centre of Dublin, that walk. As we head back across the estuary, that's the other side of Bull Island, the other side of the golf course, the other side of the beach, just back on the shallow side, the inlet side. But you can see there the landscape of Dublin and the Wicklow Mountains in the background where I started, coming across the other bridge back, and then I've got about 1k to walk down the road once I get across back to my car. But it's just still the most awesome of days. But look at that natural environment. No wonder it's a heaven for birds.